There are 2 of these canvas canoes in the museum collection. They were easily carried by a mule or one person. Well, they'd be pretty heavy for one person, but could be carried that way. They were intended for flat, calm water, but they could work on rivers where there was rapids. You would want to take it out and walk it along the shore and then put it back in. This boat doesn't have all the parts in it. So this boat looks really scary. But it's not the complete boat. You need to imagine there's a wooden floor that fits in here and folds out to help add stability. There's a board that goes along the side here that has an oar lock on it, because these would be rowed with oars, not paddled with a paddle. And there was a seat that connected the side. So once all that was in place, this was a much tougher craft. So we look at it and go, oh, this is very flimsy, but no, it wasn't. And the 2 boats here in the collection were used by David Rust in Glen Canyon in the 1920s. In 1928, 3 Park Service employees started using a boat like this to explore the Grand Canyon. James Brooks, Glenn Sturdivant, and Fred Johnson. In early 1929, the 3 men took a boat like this from Phantom Ranch downstream a few miles to a rapid called Horn Creek. They portaged the rapid and continued downstream to a side canyon called Trinity. After they explored Trinity, they loaded everything back in the boat and headed back upriver. They came to the foot of Horn Creek Rapid and took everything out of the boat, carried the boat to the top of the rapid, put everything back in again, and then headed on upstream. There was a disaster. As soon as they got back in the boat and headed upstream, an oar popped out of an oar lock, and the boat drifted backwards into Horn Creek Rapid. The water was low, and that rapid is very tough at low water. Glenn Sturdivant and Fred Johnson drowned. James Brooks was able to get to shore, hiked up to the Tonto platform on the north side of the river and back to Phantom Ranch, and a rescue search was begun. Glenn Sturdivant's body was recovered, but Fred Johnson was never found. River runner David Rust, in communication with river historian Otis Marston, talked about these boats, and Rust mentioned to Marston that he still had his. And Marston, never missing an opportunity, wrote Rust and said, hey, how about donating these boats to the National Park Service? And it's why we see these boats in the collection today.